Hi, guys. Thank you for joining us for our Oracle meditation today. I'm Anna,
And I'm Mark.
and we are MARKANNA Wellness. So, we're using our Angel Meditations deck. This is one that was gifted to us from my parents a couple Christmases ago.
Yep.
And it was a used deck they found somewhere, or like a thrift store or something. But I was trying to read the name on it because it used to say property of someone's name, and I think it either says Nancy Hogan or Hagen. It's kind of hard to tell, but we thank you, Nancy.
Yeah, the cards are a little worn and broke in, which is kind of fun. Anyway,
Hmm.
they have little halo and wings on there. So let's see what I'm excited. I feel all the angels around, Let's see what angel meditation pops up for us today. All right. The angel of creativity. The creative power of the universe is flowing through me now. We build anew when we open our hearts and minds to the power of our soul and consciously allow the creative energy to express itself through us. In that way, we learn to harness that creative power of the universe, and it is within ourselves, and we can create our own reality with our thoughts, feelings, and positive attitudes. I like that.
Okay. Yeah, I love that. I feel like we always are in that kind of creative mind.
Oh, yeah. Well, even like it said, creating, thoughts and feelings and just positive affirmations, just remembering to remind ourselves that we are awesome. We can do whatever we want. We can get there if we put that work in. But just staying positive through the process is, the hard part, right? If it's not all easy, then we get sad or disappointed but that hard stuff, that putting the work in, that's where the real joy is, and then all of a sudden you're there and you have everything you want. Then what do? You're going to want some more stuff probably, so just remembering to remind ourselves to come back to being positive and enjoying our life, creating that atmosphere all the time.
Well, and whether you're actively using it or not, that creative power of the universe is always available and flowing. So it's up to you to tap into that or not.
Yeah, and I know there is, like, I've heard this before. It's like, well, Mark, I just want to be mad. I just want to be upset. I just want to feel all these things, And that's cool if you want to do that or not, but you really are also just bringing more of that in at the same time. It's okay to feel and recognize the things, but we can't keep creating more of that if that's not what we want. So recognizing and releasing a huge part of that creative process. All right, so let's do our little meditation on creativity. How awesome. This is so inspiring because this is kind of what this is. How this all started was let's just use our imagination and create meditations off these little keys, off these cards.
Mhm.
So thank you for joining us. If you want to find a comfortable seat or if you want to lay down, this will be a short meditation just to check into our creativity. If you like to softly close your eyes, you can, or leave them open. And just resting our hands in our lap. Maybe your hands are together on your belly. Just allowing our hands to be soft. Letting any weight on our shoulders slide off our back. We want to feel a little weightless like those angels here. Maybe you can see wings kind of coming off your body. You are your own angel. We're all beautiful angels. And then tapping into our breath. What are we breathing in? It starts right now, this second, with each other. What do we want to create and breathe in? And when we breathe out, what do you notice that's resisting that creativity or that energy? To me, it feels pretty simple when we tap into our breath. We don't let our mind keep pulling us away. Let your mind be completely present, be completely here in this creativity. So when I tap into my mind, there is a lot going on. There is a lot that could distract me from just staying positive, from remembering that's what it takes to show up every day with that enthusiasm for whatever comes. You know that you are already perfect, ready to take on any challenge. Nothing is bigger than you. Everything you can do and bring into your life that's creative, that's positive and loving, this is going to pour out on everyone around you. It's so addicting, really, to be around people that are happy and excited for life. I can also notice when I'm around people that aren't excited, everything's a struggle, or mad, upset at every little thing. Seeing both worlds, seeing both sides. Where do you want to fall in? Where do you want to fall in to this life with everyone else? What are you going to represent and create today? All that matters is today. What are we going to do with it? What are we going to breathe in, bring into our life? What can we release from our life that we no longer need, that's holding us down or holding us back? We all have different things happening here. I would never assume I know what your problems are. I only know what mine are. And the more I can solve these problems, the more I can be positive and creative and uphold that smile, that brightness that brings in more of that love, that enthusiasm. How beautiful it is to be alive, to breathe in only what we need, and to recognize, be aware that you can let go and soften, release on your exhales. How special. As we start to come back, let's open our eyes. This is us all the time. We're always creating something, doing something, but it's not all outside of ourselves, too. It's inside ourselves that we have to do that work and remind ourselves, come back to our focus, our passions, the things we love doing. It's so easy to get distracted because there's so much to be distracted by out here.
Well, and I think it's easy for a lot of people to say, I'm not creative if they're not like an artist or specifically a visual artist. And I think we often kind of think of creativity through this lens of like visual art. And it really is so much more than that. Whether you're a performing artist or you are a writer or just creativity is any way that you're expressing yourself. So that could be through how you put together the space that you're in, whatever that looks like for you. But I think just expanding what we think of as what it means to be creative and not so restrictive to thinking that it's just like if we make art or something.
Right. We have to be mindful of those things we say about ourselves because that's only more of what you're going to become.
Well, and again, I'll just read the last part of this. We can create our own reality with our thoughts, feelings, and positive attitudes. So you're influencing your reality through those things. So how do you want to show up?
Right. It all starts with us. It's beautiful.
Yeah. So if y'all are in OKC, we are doing a pop-up sound bath tomorrow, the 19th, for spring equinox. So that'll be at Edgemere Park. It's on our website and our social media. But we're gonna start having more of those since the weather is nicer out. And then we also have our next candle making workshop scheduled for May 3rd. So save the date for that. But yeah, just keep up with all of our happenings. And on our website too, there's also a space to sign up for our email newsletter if you would like to do that.
Yes. And we have a little more room left on our retreat also.
We do.
Yes.
Yeah, we still have beds open for our spring retreat, which is a little less than a month away now. So if you've been wanting to know more about that, please reach out to us. You can always email us at markannawellness.com.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thank you
Thank you.
guys so much.
See you soon.